What's up, everybody? I am Gaston Mapala, right here at Maths with Gaston. Question 5, November 2020. Yeah, some of you guys are asking me, why do I do as what is my profession? I am an engineer by profession, so I have decided that since when I was in high school, I struggled so much with mathematics. I've decided, you know what? Let me do this thing. Maybe the way I explained, a few people can hear me out there. A few people will be interested on a content like this one. It will really assist, and let me group all these past papers according to the years or according to the question, so that it will be easy for one to compare question 1 of 2020 with a question 5 of 2022 or 2021. So just to make life a bit easy, I know, guys, when it comes to the memorandum, I'm one that believes that you really need to practice with the past paper, but looking at the memorandum, it really doesn't help, because you are just cheating yourself. A memorandum will just fool you and into thinking that you really understand what you're doing, whereas you don't. I'm the one that believes on sticking onto the basics. You follow the basics and you fully understand what you're doing. Therefore, you shouldn't have any problem with any question whatsoever. All right, so I am Gaston Mapala. Let's have a look at this question 5. It was a function question. It's a parabola, and then it was divided into 5 questions. Let's have a look at 5.1. 5.1 said we need to determine the coordinates of the turning point. Okay, because we're not in grade 12, we don't know the derivative. We are going to use our traditional formula of finding the x value first. Therefore, we substitute it back into the original equation to get the y value of the turning point. And we know the formula of calculating the turning point is just going to be given by x is minus a all over minus b rather all over a. 2a is equal to minus, what is b? B is 6, close bracket there, all over 2a is what? A is minus 1. Therefore, our answer here is going to be equals to 6 divided by negative 2. Negative 2 divided by negative 6 divided by negative 2 is going to give us 3. So therefore, we come here into our equation here and substitute 3 there. 3 squared plus 6 minus, no, 6, 3 plus 7, which will give us a value of I'm getting 16. Therefore, our turning point coordinates would be 3 is to 16. Okay, 3 is to 16. And that's how it is. All right, let's move on to 5.2. 5.2 says here that we need to find the x-intercept. Guys, when it comes to this, I've done a lot of videos on functions, on how to deal functions and what are the things that you need to know. And one of the things, the critical things that I've stated is that you need to know how to plot the function. Okay, first thing first, you need to know how to plot the function. You need to know what you do if you are given the function, and then you need to go the function is drawn rather for you. You need to go back and find the equation of that function. All right, and then we did discuss there that when x-intercept, you get it when y is equals to 0, and y in this case is given by f of x is equals to 0. So therefore, our x-intercept would be have to be x squared plus 6x plus 7 is equals to 0. Therefore, we can't factorize with this, so we multiply throughout by -1. Okay, multiply everything by -1 is going to be x squared negative 6x minus 7 is equal to 0. Therefore, we need to take this and factorize is equals to 0. Therefore, it's going to be x, and x is going to be 7 and 1. So negative sign here of the second term is taken by the bigger number, plus 1. Therefore, x is equals to -1 and x is equals to 7. All right, so those are the two x-intercept of this graph, and therefore let's come here to 5.3. 5.3, it says here you draw a neat sketch of x, clearly indicate all the intercept with axis and the turning point. So the only thing we are left with on the intercept, we are left by y-intercept. Before we can draw the graph, they said, because the question says show all intercept. They did this on purpose, guys. We get it when x is equals to 0. So let's come here. We said f of x when x is equals to 0. So what is the y value? Minus 0 squared plus x 0 plus 7 is going to give us 7. Oh, okay. Sorry about this, guys. I'll just give you a screenshot of the questions that are about to follow after this one. All right, so now that's what we have there. Okay, now we can come here and draw this. We have got all the nitty-gritties that we need here, all the intercept. Okay, so we're gonna come here and say, okay, here we go. There you go. So you got that. We need to come here and have a look at how is our graph going to look. Therefore, this is the x, this is your y. So I'm going to choose a different color to draw this so that it becomes visible. We show all the intercepts there, taking the green. Okay, so let's come here, start with the x-intercept. -1 is sitting somewhere there. That's our x-intercept. The other one, it's 7, it's somewhere there, just estimating. And therefore, what is our y-intercept is given by 7. Let's say 7 is somewhere here. Okay, therefore this is 7. So therefore turning point is 3. Let's just say 3 is here. 3 is to 16. 16 is somewhere there. This is our turning point is given by 3 is to 16. Okay, so now I think we are safe. We can now draw our parabola. There you go. And then that's our turning point there. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, let me just take this one out. Does not look like my hands are shaking. I've been doing this content for forever now. I'm a bit tired, guys. Please just bear with me. All right, there you go. And therefore, this is our function f of x here. Okay, and that's how you would deal with this one, guys. And that's our curve. And maybe they would ask us something there. Let's move on to 5.4. All right, 5.4, it says write down the equation of axis of symmetry. Looking there at the curve there, the turning point x was 3. So axis of symmetry is where if you cut the graphs into 2 halves, it will be able to show the other one. So therefore, this is given by x is equals to 3. All right, and then that will be 5. Yes, all right. So therefore, 5.5, it says that determine the average gradient of f between f is equals to 3 and then f is equals to x is equals to -3 and then x is equals to 1. All right, so they want us to calculate the gradient. We know from analytical geometry, analytical geometry, we know that gradient is given by, gradient of f will be given by y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. So looking at here, they've given us only the x values, they didn't give us the y values. So we need to come here in our equation and find the y values. When x is equals to -3, what is y? Minus squared minus was it minus, or I think it was +6, -3 plus 7. What do we get as our value here? We get, punch this in our calculator, we get -20 as our value. Therefore, when x is equals to 1, what do we get here? And x is equals to 1 plus 7 is going to give us, we get in 12. Okay, so therefore, we can come here into our equation and therefore substitute these values here. We already know the x values, the y values here. Let's say this when x is equals to 1, that is that. Okay, so we're given is going to be given by 12 minus 20. Therefore, our x values here, the x values that is going with this y is going to be 1 minus into -3. So if we were to punch this into our calculator, we are going to find out that m is equals to 32 divided by 4, which is therefore the gradient of f is going to be given by 8. Okay, yes indeed, and that's how you would deal with this one, guys. I know we had to use a little bit of geometry, analytical geometry here and there. 5.6, 5.6, it says that if the graph of x is shifted by 4 units to the left and reflected in the x-axis to make h, write down this equation of h in the form of h is equals to, in the form of the quadratic. Okay, all right, great stuff. So we remember the original equation of f of x was given by minus x squared plus 6x plus 7. So now they say the graph is shifted 3 units, 4 units to the left. Okay, woo-wee, 4 units to the left. What we need to do here first is to change this into this format. Okay, so what we can do there is to take out our a. This is our a here. We take out our a outside because we already know what is a. We take out a. Therefore, in brackets here, we are going to have x minus one of the x values of the turning point. We know that it was 3, so here is going to be negative 3. Close bracket squared. Remember, this is p is for the turning point, and then q is also a turning point value as well. So it's going to be plus 16 here. So now we need to account for the shift. So it's going to be h is going to be equals to. So we need to account for the shift here as well by saying it's reflected along the x-axis. So it means that it's a reflection on the x-axis. Therefore, this negative is going to fly away. So now what we can do now is to say square bracket x minus 3. Therefore, we're doing the shift now. Positive, okay, to the left, close bracket squared. No, 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 no. This can be correct. No, I'm not doing this right. Okay, let me just go back. Think about this first. Close bracket plus 4. Okay, shifted to the left. Therefore, we also have to also do the square here. Okay, all right, great stuff. Okay, also have to do the square here. I don't think I need this bracket, rather also have to do the square here. So therefore minus 16 is going to be equals to, when you take that into account, minus 3 plus 4 is going to give you a positive 1. Therefore you're going to have x plus 1 squared minus 16. So for this is our new formula of h, guys. If guys you don't understand, please make sure that you do reach us on the comment section below. I'll try to explain this a bit deeper, because I do feel like I was a bit fast, but I hope you guys can follow, because this is just a follow up on grade 10, what we did in grade 10 as well. I am Gaston Mapala. See you on the next upload, where we'll be doing question 6 of November 2022 up until 2020. See you then.